Greetings, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to look at strategy. Baishu, arigatou gozaimasu. And welcome back to the 11th year of the Leadership Japan series. I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the three-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Prezen no Tachiden. Plus, Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. Trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcaster Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is o genki de, o genki de, o genki de. Stay in good health. Stay well. Be well. So, for example, someone's going on a trip, or they're leaving you, or you're going to see them for a while, wishing them good health. O genki de, o genki de, o genki de. Bye. Take good care of yourself. O genki de, o genki de, o genki de. This is episode number 558. And today we're talking about building your strategic plan in Japan. The leader has a different role to that of the manager. The manager makes the business run on time, to quality, and on budget. The leader does all of those things, plus sets the strategic direction for the business, crafts the culture, and builds the people. If we want to control every aspect of the firm, then we have to micromanage everything. Obviously, that is a choice. But as a leader, we need to develop our people too. And so we need to delegate work to them so they can grow. In fact, as a leader, the ideal situation would be that we are only working on the most high-level things that only we can do. If possible, we want to set the parameters of the business so that the team can self-manage themselves. Those parameters come in the form of some very useful tools called vision, mission, and values. Some people may think that vision, mission, and values are rather flowery, fluffy, flaky statements of little use, but they are denying themselves some important leverage points as a leader. The vision is a call out to what is the purpose of what we are doing. This is a fundamental thing, but in many companies, the staff have an unclear idea of the purpose. We can recall the classic building the wall metaphor. 3 stonemasons are asked what they're doing. The first one says, building this wall. The second one says, I'm building a new faculty building for this university. The third one says, I'm building a facility to better educate future generations. The metaphor makes the point that the understanding of purpose is different, even though each person was laying stone blocks to build a wall. We need to make sure that our team is clear on what is the purpose of why we're all putting in all these long, hard hours. The mission is a clarification of what we do, and by definition, what we don't do. Making the main thing sounds simple, but there are so many bright, shiny objects and fashionable trends which can divert us. We need to make sure everyone understands what we need to concentrate on and not allow the business to be drawn off course. The values are the glue which bind us together. The leader's job is to find out the common values of the team which will correspond with the values of the organization and have everyone flying together in tight formation going in the same direction. The other important point is to make sure that the organization lives the values and that the team lives the values. When the organization rhetoric strays from the stated values, the cynicism becomes a cancer which eats away at the morale and teamwork of the firm. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do them in Japanese and we do them in English, do them in our super safe classroom. We do them live online. Our show today is being brought to you by, on the 5th of June, we're doing a 12-week Dale Carnegie course. On the 6th of June, start our 3-day version of the Leadership Training for Managers program. And on the 6th and 7th of June, we're doing our High Impact Presentations program. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. So that's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. So that's greg.story, STORY, at dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget to grab my business books on Japan on Amazon. Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese. Japan Business Mastery. Japan Presentations Mastery, which is Anata mo Presen no Tachijin in translation. And Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Budni Sunu wa Yamimashou. If you like learning by watching videos, and we have over 2,300 there for you at Tokyo Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan. That's every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. And on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Once we've set the guide rails, we can set the strategy to achieve the vision. There will be a series of goals to be achieved to get us to where we want to be. Obviously, revenue and profit goals are going to be critical to the health and longevity of the firm. There will be quality considerations which relate to our brand and its positioning in the market. Cost of customer acquisition and the success of our marketing to help grow the business will bring their own sets of goals. Who we recruit and how we train them will have a major impact on the success of the company. Business is a one team against another team head-to-head struggle, and the best team wins in the long term. Our sales team versus the opposition. Our marketing prowess against that of so many rivals. Our factory staff against the competition. Our leadership bench strength against all comers in our industry sector. We need to measure our progress and success in attaining our goals. There are activities and outcomes which we need to track. We break these down for each financial year and for longer-term considerations, and they must add up to attaining the vision we have set. They must be objective and correct numbers, because incorrect data can hurt us and cause us to make poor decisions. Getting correct data is not always that easy. We must have systems to keep checking that what we think is happening is actually the case. So, think of this strategic plan as a funnel. The mouth of the tunnel at the top is where we pour in the purpose, and gradually we keep refining the execution of the purpose by specifying more and more concrete details needed for its attainment. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then tell your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. You can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So, be one of them. Remember, I'm in your corner, your go-to guy for soft skills training in Tokyo, committed to your success here in Nippon.